Hey, before we begin, this video is going to be totally about animals and how much I care about my dog, Drake. You know him, you've seen him in some of my videos. So just stay tuned and just, take a moment and just listen to what I have to say. What is happening, guys? Archiezzle here and welcome to another video. Archies, I hope you guys are having a great day. Today's video is going to be about animals. It's going to be about pets. Having a dog, having a cat, having an animal while in the military. This is something really important to me. It's a little bit touchy. You guys know the story. I have a dog. His name is Drake, and I have a female dog. Her name is Nikki. So it's Nikki and Drake. Don't even ask me why I named them Nikki and Drake, but you can probably figure out why. There's actually a video of them on my channel that got like almost 250,000 hits. I get this comment, I get this question all the time, like, hey, can I bring my dog, or can I even have an animal while in basic training or while in AIT or once I get to my actual unit? The answer is you'll get your animal, or you can get an animal, a pet, once you go to your first duty station. You can't have an animal during training. No. That's not gonna happen. Not in basic training, not in AIT, but in deployment, you will see a lot of animals, cats and dogs, stray ones, and they probably have rabies, and I don't recommend you guys taking care of those, but it does happen. You know, you have that little mascot in your unit while overseas. But just be careful. Don't do it. I don't know if you can tell, I'm wearing the shirt right now. Unity clothing. You can see that dog right there. A service dog. I care about animals. Ever since I was a kid. I'm actually going to be opening up to you guys a little bit more, and it's not really somewhat too much about army stuff, but it is also at the same time, so bear with me. I grew up liking animals. I love cats. I love dogs. Preferably cats. I really love cats when I was a kid because I just thought they're just live little stuffed animals because they move, you know, they're so fluffy and cuddly. But as soon as I grew up and then I found out that cats are actually assholes. They don't want to be cuddled, they don't want to be petted, and they just do their own thing. And I had an idea like, hey, what if I have a dog? I didn't really got so much into dogs until I met my wife Flor, because she had a dog when we went on leave while in Germany when she was pregnant and we were gonna get married and all that. So I saw her dog. She was pretty cool. Female dog, Yuki. She had that dog for quite some time now, since middle school, I believe, or high school, before she joined the army. So that dog's pretty old. Fast forward to now, the litter of that dog is now my dog, Drake and Nikki. Those two dogs that you've seen in my videos on my channel like so many times. And I'm not gonna lie, you know, I always tell you guys this, like the army life, the military life can be crazy. It's really, really stressful, and sometimes you just want to take care of animals. It's a big responsibility though. I know a lot of people want to bring their pets and their animals, but think about this. When you deploy, when you go on training, who's going to take care of your animals? Just be wise and make sure you find the right people who you can trust to take care of your animals. So I got Drake. I was so happy. A little bit of backstory. I didn't really tell you guys anything about this, but Drake the dog almost died. Not just once, but twice, and I think almost 3 times already. Brand new puppies, you know, I think like 2 months or less than 2 months. We PCS to Fort Hood. I basically got them from my wife's family, and coming from Germany, we were like, oh, we're gonna go to Fort Hood. We can finally get animals. So I was so excited. So we got them. On post, housing on Fort Hood can be crazy because a lot of those housing areas are old. So parvo, if you don't know what parvo is pretty prevalent. It's all over Fort Hood, or basically everywhere you go. The area has to be treated, and if there's traces of parvo, it's probably gonna kill your dog, and it's not really great. So my dog Drake had parvo, and we thought he was gonna die, along with Nikki, both of them. So we had to bring them to Banfield. Not gonna lie, the bill was pretty expensive. We don't have enough money saved up because we just PCS from overseas. Flor just got out of the army, so it was just me. She had a little bit of savings. I pretty much didn't really have much. So it was really a burden for us, and just so stressful to pay for these dog bills that we didn't really expect, but we loved them and we didn't want them to go. We were not gonna give up on them. Fast forward to that, they got treated. It was a miracle based on the veterinarian, and a lot of the vet techs said we didn't even expect that your dogs are gonna survive this. Also, these two dogs have Demodex. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's a dog condition where their hair or their fur falls off, and I think the layman's term for that one is mange. So they basically have to take this medication at least once a month to make sure they don't break out and they don't get bald or anything. We did that, everything was good. I'm not gonna go into details, but at one point Drake OD'd. He OD'd on the medication for his Demodex. So we just saw him one day, like, what is wrong with Drake? Like, he can't walk straight anymore. He keeps hitting the wall. He was just like weird. And we looked straight into his eyes. Floor actually noticed this, not me. So I feel really bad. His pupils were like dilated, like really big. And holy shit. And I just realized this dog probably OD'd on the medication. So I had to bring him to the on-post Fort Hood veterinarian facility, and he got taken care of. He was on IV for like almost 2 days just to flush out everything, and he wasn't even allowed to take that medication anymore. That's like strike 2. Drake almost died twice. It's just crazy. I just want you guys to realize that having an animal is a really serious deal. Yes, I know a lot of you guys want to have your own dogs, your pets, your cats while in active duty, but always remember to have the right people to help you out, just in case you go to the field, you deploy, or you do something, or you can't do it because you're busy with your daily tasks. I haven't really told anyone this, but I cried both situations. He's basically my first animal, my first dog, and it was really painful for me to see that. And I just have to say this, that he may be just like a simple dog. He's half Chihuahua, half Terrier, I'm not even sure. But he brightens up my day. You know, I love animals. He may be really crazy and weird and really annoying at times, but every day when I get home from a really long day, when I was in Fort Hood and now in California as an Army recruiter, long hours, this dog right here brightens up my day. He's pretty chill. He's pretty cool. He can get annoying. I know I'm not the best owner. I'm not the best master. Sometimes I kind of forget about him and just totally ignore him. But the bottom line is that take care of your animals, love your dogs, and if you support dogs, and if you support veterans as well, or if you love animals in general, and you want to help veterans who are suffering from PTSD, make sure you check out unityclothing.com. All the proceedings that they get from the shirts that they sell goes to veterans. Oh, that was pretty cute. To help them get service dogs for their PTSD. It's really crazy because the government doesn't really support this, but I think it's a good way to wear the solution, you know, raise the awareness, help these dogs, and help a veteran in need also who's suffering from PTSD. My question to you guys is, how much do you love your dogs? How much would you sacrifice for your dogs just to make sure they're gonna stay alive? What was the best moment that you had with your animals? You know, like just coming home from a long day of work, or just sometimes when you're down, you just, you know, had a big argument with your spouse or something, and then your dog comes up to you crying or just trying to cuddle. If you have an animal, do you have a parrot, you have a dog, you have a cat, what do you have? That's it for this video. If you like this video, make sure you hit that like button to help the channel grow. And also make sure to subscribe to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Make sure to also hit that little bell icon to get notified and be part of the notification squad whenever I upload a new video. That's it for today. Archiezzle and Drakey out.